Take a moment and think about your last 3 big decisions: your career choice, the person you're dating, even that expensive purchase you made last weekend. Now ask yourself, was that decision truly yours? Or were you simply following a path designed by someone else? Welcome back to the 10 Factory Vault. Most people believe they are in control of their minds, but the reality is far darker. Psychologists have uncovered specific social traps, architectural loopholes in the human brain that allow others to steer your behavior without you ever feeling a nudge. Today, we are decoding the 10 most dangerous psychological traps used to control you. If you stay until the end, I'll show you the one mental switch that makes you completely immune to all of them. Let's begin. Trap 1. The first trap is the most common, the reciprocity trap. It starts with a small, unsolicited favor. A coworker brings you a coffee you didn't ask for. A neighbor helps you carry a bag. Your brain is biologically hardwired to level the playing field. This creates an internal debt of silence. In the world of social engineering, this is used to make you agree to a much larger favor later. Because the debt feels heavy, you'll overpay just to get rid of the feeling. To break this trap, you must label it. Internally say, "This is a gift, not a contract." Once you label it, the debt vanishes. Trap 2. The anchor of expectation. Have you ever wondered why sales always show a high original price crossed out next to a lower one? This is the anchoring trap. The human brain is terrible at calculating absolute value, so it relies on the first number it hears. Manipulators start with an absurdly high demand. Your brain anchors to that number. When they drop to a slightly lower but still high number, it feels like a victory for you. In reality, you've been guided exactly where they wanted you. Always set your own anchor before the conversation begins. Trap 3. The illusion of choice. Instead of asking, "Do you want to do this?" a manipulator asks, "Do you want to do this on Tuesday or Thursday?" By giving you 2 options, they distract your brain from the third option, saying no. This trap limits your reality to a narrow hallway. You feel in control because you are making a choice, but the architect has already decided the outcome. When you feel pressure to choose between A or B, always stop and look for option C. Trap 4. Intermittent reinforcement. This is the darkest trap in the vault. It is the psychology behind slot machines and toxic relationships. If someone is kind to you all the time, their kindness loses value. But if they are randomly cold, then suddenly warm, your brain's dopamine levels skyrocket. You become addicted to the win of their approval. You aren't in love, you are addicted to the game. If someone's behavior feels like a roller coaster, get off the ride. Consistency is the only foundation for trust. Trap 5. The gaslighting fog. This trap is designed to destroy your confidence. It involves a person denying your reality so consistently that you begin to doubt your own memory. They say, "I never said that," or "You're being too sensitive." By blurring the lines of truth, they become the only source of reality you have left. If you find yourself constantly checking your own notes to prove you aren't crazy, you are in the fog. Trust your gut, not their words. Trap 6. The scarcity panic. Psychology shows that the pain of losing something is twice as powerful as the joy of gaining something. This is called loss aversion. A manipulator will make you believe that if you don't act now, you will lose an opportunity forever. They trigger your survival brain to bypass your logic. When you feel the panic of missing out, that is your signal to slow down. Real opportunities don't require you to abandon your common sense. Trap 7. The we narrative. This is a subtle but powerful tool. A person will start using the word we very early in a relationship or business deal. We should do this, or we are a great team. This is a psychological takeover. By merging their identity with yours, they make it harder for you to say no, because saying no to them feels like saying no to yourself. Protect your I until they have earned the we. Trap 8. The false consensus. This trap uses social proof against you. A person will say everyone else is doing it, or nobody else has a problem with this. It triggers your deep-seated fear of being an outcast. You agree, not because you want to, but because you don't want to be the difficult one. Remember, the majority is often wrong and everyone is usually just a script. Trap 9. The vulnerability leak. A manipulator will share a deep secret with you very early. This triggers an immediate sense of intimacy and trust. You feel special, so you share a secret back. They now have collateral on you. This fast-tracked intimacy is a red flag. Real trust is built brick by brick, not in a single afternoon. Trap 10. The Ben Franklin effect. Ironically, we like people more after we do them a favor. If a manipulator asks you for a small, easy favor, your brain justifies it by thinking, I must like them if I'm helping them. They train you to be helpful, making it harder to refuse when they ask for something big later. So how do you become immune? The secret isn't to fight, it is to observe. The moment you feel a sudden surge of guilt, urgency, or unexplained debt, stop. Imagine you are watching a movie of yourself. Ask, what is the architect trying to make me do? Once you see the trap, the cage loses its power. You've just accessed the 10 factory vault. The world is full of hidden codes. We just helped you crack 10 of them. If you want to see the deeper files on how your brain is being programmed, watch our video on the manipulation files next. Think beyond the obvious. This is 10 Factory.